to the Ezekiel Danok I podcast. I am your host, Ezekiel Danok, and today we are considering a topic that's close to my heart and I believe essential for everyone: overcoming self doubt. You are enough. We all face it, that nagging voice in the back of our minds telling us we are not good enough, smart enough, talented enough. But here's the deal: the truth is, that voice is lying. You are enough, just as you are. And today, we are going to unpack how to silence that inner critic and step boldly into your power. Welcome to the month of March. So, whether you are on your morning commute, taking a walk, or just relaxing at home, being weekend, get ready to shift your mindset and embrace the confidence within you all along. The roots of self doubt. Self doubt, let's start by understanding where self doubt comes from. It's often rooted in our past experiences, a critical moment and comment from a teacher, a failed project, or even comparisons to others on social media, which has been the trend of today. But here's the thing: those moments do not define you, and neither will you or should you allow it to define who you are. Self doubt thrives in the shadows of our insecurities. But when we shine a light on those insecurities, we realize they're just stories we've told ourselves, and stories can be rewritten. That's one interesting thing about life. Take a moment to reflect, friends. What one area where you feel self doubt creeping in? All it takes, I will encourage us: acknowledge it, name it, call it by name. Awareness is the first step to overcoming self doubt. And after realizing this and identifying our self doubt, the root cause of it, the next step we need to take is rewriting your inner narrative. Now that we've identified the source of our self doubts, it's time to rewrite the script. Rewrite your story. Tell your story by yourself. The words you speak to yourself matter more than you realize. If you constantly tell yourself, I am not good enough, guess what? You will start to believe it. But the reverse is also true. Start speaking self and life over yourself. Instead of saying, I can't do this, say, I am learning and growing every day. In this month of March, I am moving forward and never backward. I am taking a step diligently, intentionally to overcome my everyday challenges or my moments' challenges. Instead of I am a failure, say I am resilient and capable. Here's a quick exercise, friends. Write 3 affirmations in this month of March that counter your self doubt. For example, I am worthy of success. Whatever had been holding you bound, declare to yourself, I am worthy of success. I am confident in my abilities. or I have everything I need to thrive. Repeat these affirmations daily. Watch how your mindsets shift. That inner strength will be provoked. That inner thought will be energized. And before you know it, you start putting those things into actions. Act. And knowing this, the next thing for us to understand and to work with is embracing imperfection. Perfectionism and self doubt are best friends. We often think, if I can't do it perfectly, I won't do it at all. No. But here is a powerful truth: progress is more important than perfection. Embrace the beauty of being a work in progress. Trust the process. These are my words that I keep saying to myself. Trust the process, Ezekiel. And anyone I had opportunity of encouraging, trust the process, just like I'm doing right now to each and every one of us and to you listeners. Trust the process. Whatever you're going through your life, just trust the process. Trust the work in progress. It's not done yet until it is done. Mistakes aren't failures at all. Don't see your failures as a mistake. Rather, they are lessons. Learn from them. And this has been my strength. In every of my challenges, I've learned a lot, and that has helped me keep going. Every stumble and setback shapes you into the person you are meant to be. Remember this, friends. Even the most successful people you admire have faced self doubt. The difference, they didn't let it stop them. Neither should you, neither should I, in any circumstances. Having been energized with this, the next thing we need to think of and to focus our attention in is the power of taking action. Not just saying it, not just believing it, not just thinking it, not just imagining it. No, but now taking action. And you need that power. One of the best ways to silence self doubt is to act. Take action. Doubt feeds on inaction. Read my lips. Doubt feeds on inaction. That inner critic gets louder when you sit still. Overthinking and second guessing. But when you take even the smallest step forward, they said 1,000 miles begins with what? With a step. Take that smallest step. Before you get to the higher top of a ladder, you have to take a step. And that little step, it moves you forward. It never takes you backward. You prove to yourself that you can do it. Actions breeds, breeds. Hear my words. It breeds confidence. Action breeds confidence. Some of these words, we need to re-emphasize them to ourselves. And that's the affirmation we're talking about. It keeps us and shift our mindset towards understanding the reality and the intentionality it will take for us to overcome whatever challenges we are facing in life. So, what's one small step you can take today towards your goals? Maybe it's sending that email, signing up for that class, or simply starting that project you've been putting off. Remember, courage isn't the absence of fear, it's moving forward despite it, despite the challenges, despite the odds of life. And the interesting thing again I want us to look at is surrounding yourself with positivity. Think positive. I have this, brand that I work with, and I call it the I Positive. Just like I have, I podcasts. It's like an I podcast. That's I said I try to relate that to myself personally, emphasizing, encouraging myself to know that I need to. I think is also another brand I'm working with. I think I Positive, I podcast. All these are thoughts that gets me together to stay positive in everything I'm doing. And you've heard the saying, you are the average of the five people you spend the most time with. True or false? I guess your answer is as good as mine. It's true. Surrounding yourself with positive, supportive people can make an enormous difference in overcoming self doubt. Find your tribe. People who believe in you, who uplifts you, and who remind you of your words when you forget. And just as important, be that person for someone else too. Encourage someone, stay positive. When you encourage others, you reinforce those truths within you and within yourself. As we wrap up today's episode, I want you to remember this truth. You are enough, not because of what you do or achieve, but simply because of who you are. Be yourself. Stay true to yourself. You have unique gifts, talents, and a purpose that only you can fulfill. Self doubt may whisper, but your confidence can roar. So go out there and embrace your words. The world needs what you have to offer today. Thank you for joining me on the Ezekiel Danok I podcast. If this episode resonated with you, share it with someone who might need this. Remember, and don't forget to subscribe for more inspiring content on your journey to self development. Until next time, stay inspired, stay courageous, and remember you are enough. This is Ikedanok signing off. Take care, everyone. Thank you for joining me on the Ikedanok I podcast. If this episode resonated with you, share it with someone who might need this reminder. And don't forget to subscribe for more inspiring content on your journey to self development. Until next time, stay inspired, stay courageous, and remember you are enough. This is Ikedanok signing off. Take care, everyone.